Hello, hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am going to solve some questions from some famous shorts that I've seen. So, if you would like to follow along, get ready with a pen and a paper. Because with a pen and a paper, you will be able to see if you can solve faster than me or no. Yep. Alright, I'll be back in like a minute. I just want to check if my screen is visible. Let me check if my screen is visible right now. Let's see. Where is my screen visible? Let's see if my screen is visible right now. Is anybody able to hear me? Can you please drop me a message if you can hear me? Are we gonna solve some questions? I just want to check if anyone can hear me. I will be checking this with my own phone. I can check it with my own phone. All right. So um maybe the screen. So you can't see my screen really. Let's see. Okay. Let me just check this again. Can I share screen? Not this one. Okay. Okay, guys, you able to see my screen? This is. I just wanna. Like, this screen is. Has to be. I need to adjust the screen first. Please bear with me, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm adjusting my screen. Let's see. Let's see. I need this screen to be in this. I'm sorry. I'm not really good with the technical stuff. So I'm just trying if I can get a better view. Just bear with me for like a minute or so. Probably this. Okay. I have to manage like two windows together. That's why this is the issue. Say. Let me see if I can adjust it better with some other height and width. If you guys are bored waiting, please come back. So you can go and just please come back with me. I am not able to see any comments right now because I'm busy doing this. Let's see. I think we're somewhat um, probably yes. Okay. Right. There you go. Okay, so I think this is pretty good. I still need to adjust a little bit. Let me adjust this a little bit and then we can start with gosh, these things. Right. Yeah, I think this is far better. Okay, everybody. Um, could you just drop me a message telling me if you guys can hear me? Right. Yeah, I think this is far better. Oh, yeah, I think you can hear me. All right, everybody. So, we're gonna start with some. I mean, I have seen some good number of shorts in which you might have, if you check out my channel, you'll see me working on a few shorts like follow along sort of. I found that a lot of those shorts it didn't seem like people were posting enough challenging questions there, unfortunately. So maybe we can try a few questions by ourselves rather than going into, someone else's short, isn't it? So like short questions, they were pretty easy, pretty easy. If you and they sometimes try to confuse you. I don't know why. I mean, like, where if you obviously you want to go for something which can be solved quicker, not like taking longer time. It's I don't know why there are videos which are posting something which is taking longer than the usual time that it would take. Very odd. Um, Fine. So let's go over a few questions that I think would be better um, if you want to appear for SAT or any kind of competitive exam or any such exam in which you have aptitude, sort of you want to do some basic math, like just revise your own algebra basics with me. Yeah. So I will be answering all the chat questions later on, but right now I'll be just taking some questions which I already have because I have sorted out certain questions. So let's see if you guys can solve it along with me. They are not so tough, but they're like okay, challenging, not too tough. All right. So the first question here is, let's see if you guys can answer. Um, So I have the first question, which is this. Oh, you guys can't see it. Okay, can you see it now? No. Oh yeah, this I did not see it coming. Okay. Let me check if you guys can still see my screen as I was planning it to. Or have I moved my screen a bit? Yeah, I did move my screen. How do I lock it? Okay, probably 1 minute. Give me one more minute and I will lock the screen. There. Okay. Maybe now it's better. Um okay. So let's see. If I have a question um that says, see, 3x minus 5 is 16. This is given, okay? This is already given. Then you want to find the value of 2x plus 1. Now, this is not a sad question. I don't think they're going to ask any such question in SAT, okay? But we are just getting started with it, all right? So I would like to know if any of you can answer this one. Anybody can answer this one? Check it out. What's your answer? What is your answer? So if I want to solve this question, I'll be so like you have four options, okay? So one is A 11, then B is 15, then C is 19, and then D is 23. Okay. What's up with my screen? Like nobody can see my screen. Okay. Why can't you see my screen? Let's see. What did just happen? This is so odd. Why can't I see my screen? Hmm. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can you guys see my screen now? Just tell me if you guys can answer this question. Um, I would like to see some answers here. Who can solve this question? It's not so tough. It is not so tough. It's super easy. It's not tough. Let's see if someone can actually solve this question. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I would like to see some answers here. If anyone can just try these questions. Can someone try these questions? Hello. Welcome to my channel. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Alright, so if I want to solve this question, how would I go about it? Let's see. You want to find x, right? You want to find x first. So I'd probably just solve this equation. So like 3x equals 16 minus 5, that is equal to 11, and I'll take this x equals 11 over 3 directly and put it in here. 2 11 over 3 plus 1. You want to solve this? 22 by 3, so this is 22, and then you cross multiply, plus 3 over 3. Okay, so this is 25. So 22 over 3 plus 1 minute. Maybe I have made some mistake here. Let's see. You want to find out. That's 3x minus 5. Yeah, 2x plus 1. Yeah, correct. So 3x minus 5. 3x equal to 16 plus 5. I'm sorry. Yeah, this will become 16 plus 5 as it goes to the other side. And this becomes 16 plus 5 means 21, right? And your x becomes 21 over 3, which is 7. And then you put this 7, and then you just solve it like a normal. So 7 to the 14 and 15. 15. Are you getting any other answers? Tell me if you're getting any other answers. If I change this question and go on to the next one. Okay, let's see another question. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's say if you want to solve for x, okay? So you want to solve for x, find x when 5x minus 7 equals 3x plus 9. 5x minus 7 equals 3x plus 9. You want to solve this question. Tell me how you can solve this question. We'll take all the x's on one side. Yeah, take all the x's on one side. So this is 5x minus 3x, and you get 9 plus 7. So you take all the numbers on one side and you take all the x's on one side. This becomes 2x, and you have 9 plus 7, which is, so you always count 10 first, okay? So count to 10, which is, you'll get 16 here, because once you count 1 from here to 10, then you're left with 6, so it is 16. Okay, this is a easier way of solving this. So you have x, okay, my screen is off a little bit, right, center. Okay, so x equals 8. Yeah, that's your answer. X equals 8. So this is one type of a question which is easy. This is an easy one. Okay. Now, if you want to go for some questions which are, say, a little bit towards the quadratic manipulation. Okay. So now we're going to solve something which is from quadratic. Let's solve something from quadratic. So from quadratic manipulation, x plus 3, I'm sorry, x plus 3, x minus 3. Let's solve. So x minus 3 and x plus 5 equal to 0. You want to find what are the values of x. What are the values? So this is a question from, can you tell me from which part? From which part of mathematics? From which part of mathematics do you have this question from? It looks like x and x. Do you think this is from x from quadratics? This is from quadratics, yes. Because it's not linear, obviously. There are two x here, correct? Two of the x's. You want to find the value of x. So see here. So here either if something multiplied by the other is 0, that means either this has to be 0 or this has to be 0, isn't it? This means if I have x minus 3, this will be 0, either this, either this or this. So it can be this, or x plus 5 would be 0, isn't it? What do you think? What do you think? What are those two values that you think will be the answer for this one? What are the values of x? Because there are going to be two values, because it's a quadratic equation. You need two values. Either they can be same values, they can be different values, but there will be definitely two values. What do you guys think? Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Do you think you can get the answers? Of course, yes. So x is going to be 3, isn't it? Because you'll take the x on the left side and 3 on the right side. This goes to the right side. Yeah, and here I'll have x equals minus 5. So we will have two values, x equal to 3 and x equal to minus 5. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Although these type of questions they'll ask in non-calculator sections. Okay, so because they're super easy. Now this is from exponents, again an easy one. So 8x cubed over 2x. Do you know the value of x? What do you think is the value of x? Quickly, we want to find it out quickly, as quick as possible. So 8 by 2 obviously is 2 4s are 8, and then you have, I moved the screen. Is it looking in the center again? Okay, so this is equal to, x cubed over x, then one of the x's gets cancelled, so we have 4x squared. Okay, so the answer to this is 4x squared. I don't think this is very difficult. This is super easy. If you think we should go for some more challenging questions, please drop a message in the comments below and let me know. We'll go to the somewhat difficult questions than this. All you need is a pen and a paper to get started with this live. Moving on to the next question, which is again an easier one. It's not so tough, but it depends on if you know how to decode this. So a recipe uses word problems, 6 cups of flour, okay, for 8 servings. So it's using 6 cups of flour for 8 servings. How many cups are needed for? How many cups are needed for 14 servings? 14 servings. What do you think? Not so tough. So a recipe is using 6 cups of flour for 8 servings, right? So how many cups of flour for, or you want to find for servings, right? You want to find for 14 servings. So you can say 6 over 8 flour for 1 serving, isn't it? Am I right? So you need to just multiply 14 on both sides. So for 14 servings, it's going to be 2 4s are 8, 2 7s are 14, 42, 6 7s are 42. I think I'm making some mistake. 1 minute. It's not. You can even use the cross multiplication. So for 6 cups, it's using 8 servings. Okay, 6 cups of flour for 8 servings. So how many cups of flours for 14 servings? Then you cross multiply. This is an easier method actually. So you just multiply. So it's a 8x equal to 6 by 14, and you have x equals 6 by 14 over 8, which is 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14. So it's I'm getting a, oh I'm sorry, 6 14 into 6, yeah, correct. So this has to be 21 by 2, which is 10.5. Yeah. Okay, so this was not as bad, not as good, not as bad. um okay, moving on to the next one, which is from system of equations. So this is 2x plus y equal to 11, and then x minus y equals 1. What do you think? How will we solve this question? Hello. Hi everybody. What do you think is your answer? Alright, so this is going to be 2x plus y. I mean, you want to solve these, so there are a bunch of ways to solve this. One of the ways is just you add these two. Okay, let's just, so either you add or you can subtract actually, but depends. So what I can do is, I see a 2 here, so I will just multiply another 2 and to this equation. Okay, so if I multiply a 2 to this equation, it becomes 2x minus 2y equal to 2. Now I have one 2x here and one 2x here, so that means I can actually subtract these, right? So I'll be having 2x plus y equals 11, and I have 2x minus 2y equals 2. So I'll just subtract this when I'm subtracting. So whenever you multiply a subtraction, right? So if I multiply a minus to this whole equation, we are multiplying the minus to this whole equation. This means I'll have minus 2x, I'll have this plus 2y, and then I'll have another, say, minus 2 here. Okay, so I'm going to write this again here. It's just because I'm just multiplying a minus, that's why. So this becomes minus 2x, okay, plus 2y equals minus 2. And I can just cancel this because it's minus and plus. Then this is up 3y, and I have, this is a 9. So you have y equal to 3, because 3 3s are 9, and you can put in this value of y in any other equations. So this becomes x minus 3 equals 1, so x equals 4. Basically, I mean, you take it this the other side and becomes plus 3. So this x is 4 and y is 3. So this is how you solve any linear equation problem easily. All right, moving on to another question. This is from calculator section basically. Okay, so if you are targeting calculator section for SAT type questions, these are. I don't know why SAT questions, certain SAT questions, they look so easy. I mean, so easy to solve. So we're solving SAT questions right now. Let's say, so we're tackling percentage increase. Okay, percentage increase. So a jacket's price, so price of whatever increases from $48. Okay, it's $48 and it increases to $60. Okay, becomes $60. Now what is the percentage increase? Find out what is the percentage increase. What is the percentage increase? You want to find out what is the percentage increase. A terrible color to choose. Okay, let's see some other color. This is either not very good, but fine. You want to find percentage increase. Okay, find percentage increase when the price went from 48 to 60. Okay, so whenever you're calculating percentage increase, it has to be calculated on the base value. So your base value was this. Okay, so first we have to tackle what is the base value. What is your base value? Base value is $48. Okay, now you want to calculate how much is increase. So you calculate that on the base value. So how much is increase? Increase is 60. So what is the increase? Increase is 60 minus 48, which is $12. Okay, so you'll go $12 divided by, so percentage increase is 12 over 48, and then you multiply it with 100 to get a percentage, which is, once you multiply you get a 25%. Okay, so this is your answer. Moving on to the next question. I want to find quadratic vertex form. I mean, like, what is the minimum value of a quadratic equation? So I have, so my function is, see, this is my function, x squared, oops, do not move the screen. Okay, so x squared minus, oops, did I just move the screen? X squared minus 6x plus 5. Alright, x squared minus 6x plus 5. If my screen is looking odd, just let me know. Okay, fine. So this is like that. So f x squared minus 6x plus 5. If you want to solve this and you want to find the values of both the x, then you want to split. You can do the complete square method, in which you take the middle factor and then half it, and then 2b over a. So but the other method is, comparatively, I feel that it is easier, so is that you just split this 5 in a way that when you split this 5 in a way so that whenever you add those two factors, okay, you get a minus 6. All right, so say if I go minus 5 minus 1, if I multiply these two, if I add these two, I'm going to get a minus 6, correct? So this is going to be x squared minus 5. So I can split this into minus 5x and minus x in plus 5. Yeah, so this becomes, now from this I can take an x out, this from I can take minus of 1 out, so this is x minus 5 minus 1 x minus 5. This is how it goes. So this becomes x minus 5 and x minus 1. This, if you want to find like where the vertex lies, you make it equal to 0. Okay, so this becomes equal to 0. So that means either x minus 5 is 0 or x minus 1 is 0. This means you have either x is equal to 5 or x equal to 1. Okay, I'll probably move on to the next question, which is, let's see. Function evaluation. So if I have, let's say I have a question, f of x, if you can, try solving this. 2x squared plus 3x minus 1. This is a quadratic equation. You want to find f of minus 2. This is easy, okay? This is an easy question. It's like, just you can verbally chip in the values and find it. Try it. I'm gonna give you 5, okay, say 10 seconds. Can you find faster than me? I won. I won. This is easy. You just need to chip in the values, plug in the values, and you found the answer. Okay. So because you want to put wherever x is there, you have to put the x value and then just do the calculatory maths. Okay, going on to the next question. Okay, this was not as tough, but maybe might be tough for someone. Okay, so a circle has a radius of 7. What is its area? Circle has a radius of 7 and it's what is the area of a circle? Pi r squared. Okay, how about you try this question and tell me the answer. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Okay, pi 7 squared, 7 7s are 49, 49 pi. I hope you got the answer because it's very easy. It's just like munching some numbers. Okay, now another is you want to find mean of this. Find the mean, okay? Easy, not tough. 4, 6, 6, 10, 14. Find the mean of these. What's the mean? Okay, so in order to find the mean, that means I'm trying to find the average. So 4 plus 6 plus 10 plus 14 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 40 divided 5. Okay, so this is 5 8s are 40, 8 is your answer. Not bad, not bad. How did I do this? Okay, there is a very good way to add. So let's say if I want to add, let's go through and hack. Okay, if I want to add like any random 19, 72, whatever numbers, okay, 45, 63, okay, such numbers. All right. So an easy way to do like long numbers is like you just go and when 3 plus 9 is obviously over 10, so whenever you have a 10 you put a 1 here, okay, and then just start from the rest of the numbers. So 3 plus 9 is 12. You put a 1 aside and start with 2. Okay, so 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9, then again you have a 10, you go here and you are left with another 2. Okay, so then So that means you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you just go 1, 2, like you have basically 2 here and 20. So 22. Yeah. So these, I mean, like these numbers, they go in the power of the first at the first place. So 2, 4, 5, 5. Here it's 5, and then 7. Easier. Yeah. Okay. Moving on to the next type of questions. Let's move on to the next type of questions. We're going to go to a little bit harder type of questions now. So a quadratic root, so a quadratic has roots. So I have like 2 roots. Okay, one is 3 and one is k. This is for a quadratic equation, and it says that its vertex, the vertex of this thing is at x equal to 4. Fine. So now what is k? So if vertex is at 4, yeah, so if the vertex is at 4, that means your axis of symmetry. So vertex is at 4 means what? It's going to cross, either it's going to cross like this, yeah, I mean your vertex is at 4, it's going to cross that point, yeah. That means this 4 is going to be the midpoint. Axis of symmetry is the midpoint of the roots, right? And you have 2 vertices already. They're saying there are 2 roots, so either it can go this way, it can go this way. So if there are 2 roots, the axis of symmetry is the midpoint of the roots. So you can go 3 plus k divided by 2. So when you add and you take a midpoint, it has to come 4, because it's we're talking about a quadratic equation. That means we're talking about a parabola. So that means once I solve this, I should get the k value as 8 minus 3 is 5. Yeah, this is 5. Okay, this was one of the tough questions. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed my class. I will see you in the next live. Thank you so much for joining in. And I would like to know if there's anything that you would like me to cover in my next live. Any topic, anything. Thank you so much. Have a great